Well, today's video is going to be pretty spur of the moment. I'm filming this the night before. Katie and I sat down to film a video, and I went to edit it just 5 minutes ago and realized that I can't use it. I used my new iPhone, and something about the focus, it just kept going in and out, in and out, in and out. So get like really fuzzy and then get really clear again, and so I can't use it. Pretty frustrated about that, but that's okay. I'm going to figure out how to use that. It's just a learning curve for the new phone. But I have been so consistent with posting 3 times a week and posting on Wednesdays, so I was kind of scrambling and thinking, what can I do, because I did not want to miss being able to post on Wednesday, and it's just not really worked out schedule wise to where I could film it tomorrow and then put it up tomorrow, which is Wednesday. So I thought this is going to be a video about perseverance. So Mom told me this story recently, and it made me think about it, that when I was a little kid in kindergarten, that I came home and said, Mom, I've learned the best new word. And she said, oh, what is it? And I said, perseverance. And I was like, wow, that was really kind of cute. But my kindergarten teacher had taught me that. I had like the best kindergarten teacher. So this video is perseverance because I had no video, and I'm not willing to not post a video, if that makes sense. I just thought I would take you around the house, show you some things that we've done, and talk about some things that we are looking at doing soon, and hopefully that will suffice. It's so peaceful out here, though. It's just beautiful. The wind's been blowing, and I love being on the back deck in the evenings because you can see the sun just kind of filtering through the trees, and it's just really beautiful. So here's some new things. These are just kind of decorative little rabbits. They're actually very heavy. Mom gave them to me yesterday, and Olive barked at this one for probably 10 minutes. And I finally just had to walk up and put my hand on it and show her that it was okay. She just barked and barked. There's my little aloe plant. It is doing really good. I'm gonna have to repot it, I guess, because it's getting kind of big. My onions have come up. I guess I should start picking those and eating them. We really didn't think they would come up, considering they were kind of old, but they come up, so that was pretty nice. Unfortunately, I guess the slugs have found this, because there's like one itty bitty thing there, but there was definitely some plants coming up here. I think we planted lettuce, or yeah, I think it was lettuce in here. And I guess the slugs got to them, which is unfortunate. You can see the slugs have definitely found that, but I've put slug bait actually in these things, and I guess they're still getting in there. Beets are doing okay, but you can see the damage, so pretty frustrating, just to be honest. But you can see all the white stuff in there. That's the slug bait, so I just don't really know what else to do besides that. Kind of the same thing down here. There was like a lot planted all in here, and those are hanging on for dear life, which is nice, but the slugs are just eating it. And again, you can see the slug bait there. But while I'm on this side of the house, you can see Olive back there. Something that we're hoping that we might be able to do fairly soon is to get the deck, get all the softboards replaced, and we might be able to get it washed and painted. I don't know if you can see, if I can get my finger just right. Where's it at? That gap right there. You can see the board there. Olive just pushed that with her nose, and it fell off. So there's parts of the deck that are just a little bit soft. It's not dangerous, so no one flip out. It's not dangerous yet. It will get to that point eventually. But we would like to have the softboards replaced, like to have it washed and repainted. Mom and Dad are actually having that done at their house right now, and it's just kind of lined up to where I think maybe that's going to work out for us. We have talked about having that done, but we thought, well, you know, I don't know, maybe we should wait a while, and we just went back and forth about it. And it's kind of one of those things. I think sometimes God just lines things up, and even something like that sounds pretty menial in some ways. I think that he can line up because these super nice people have come to do Mom and Dad's, and now all of a sudden it's like, hey, maybe they could do ours. So I'm pretty hopeful about that, considering that Olive can just with her nose, you know, push that out there. Herb bed is still hanging on here. This is a ground cherry that I've just let grow up. I cannot believe how big that's got. Mint's still taking over. Calendula is starting to die off a little bit. That lemon verbena has definitely taken over. Everything is still going, but it's starting to kind of die off there. Lemon balm, oregano, tomatoes, basil, peppers. It's pretty messy in there. Another thing Austin and I are in the process of is getting this mantle replaced. I know a lot of people are probably going to comment and say, no, I love the mantle, because we've definitely got those comments before, but I'll be flat out honest with you. I hate this thing. I think it's so gaudy and way too big. I like the wood look. That's what we're going to have put back up there, but it's just going to be much smaller. And you can see how it comes all the way out here. It gets in the way on either side, and that's pretty annoying to me. So goodbye mantle. This mantle is leaving. This is another thing I have been working on. You can see this little buddy doesn't have a stem yet, and those don't either. But I'm trying to get these pumpkins crocheted up, and I'm gonna put them on Etsy if I can ever get them done. But they look really pretty sitting here in the window. I love making these. It's fun at night to sit and watch TV and make them because they're pretty easy. This might be one of my favorites. I love that color. Of course, like those colors. And that one. This is a new way of doing stems. I don't know if I love that one as much, but there's another one in here that has the stem like that. So those are pretty cute. That's been something new I've been working on. A few other things I've been working on. I've got some vanilla beans, and I want to make some vanilla extract out of that. I just haven't yet. I just need to make the time to do that. Of course, I've been making some soap, trying to keep a lot of it made so that way I'll have some for fall and some for Christmas before you know it. I've been working on some fall scents, and then of course I'll be doing some Christmas scents before long. Been also trying to figure out maybe some herbs that I could harvest for fall, since that's coming up. What is good to harvest in the fall? I know goldenrod is, and I've been looking at the purple asters because I've been seeing a lot of those. So if you have certain herbs that you like to harvest in the fall or winter, comment below and let me know about that. I've got supper on the stove, so I guess I'm going to end this video. This video has been pretty short, and I can't lie about it. I feel pretty frustrated that the video that I had planned did not work out, and the thing just fell off the deck. That feels very frustrating, but also got to kind of laugh about that. This seems like perfect timing for that to happen. It almost seems like another nod in the direction of, yeah, you should probably have your deck kind of not redone necessarily, because I think a lot of the boards are fine, but you get my point there. Frustrated that the slugs are relentless and just want to eat everything that I plant. But that goes back to what I talked about in the beginning, is that perseverance, that no matter what, even though it's a struggle sometimes, and you feel so frustrated that you keep going. And I've had such wonderful parents also who taught me that you just never quit, you never give up, and if you can't go kind of straight through it, then you've got to go under it, you got to go above it, you got to go at it from a different angle and just keep trying. So maybe ultimately this video maybe in some ways will turn out better than the one that I had planned. We'll still film that one at another date. I want to be transparent on this channel. Katie and I both do, because I think oftentimes, I know I do this all the time, but I think oftentimes whether you're watching TV or YouTube or whoever it is, that maybe you're seeing someone on social media, someone that you look up to, sometimes it's easy to just be like, oh, they have such a perfect life, if only I could be like that. And that is so not true. Everyone has their own struggles, and especially on YouTube, I know I'll see other people and say, oh man, they have such a perfect channel, or it looks like they've got it all together, and no one ever has it truly all together. And if you do, kudos to you, because you're probably like the only one. So I want to be honest and transparent. I don't always have it together, just like today, but trying to persevere through it. So hope that you enjoyed this video. Subscribe, give it a like if you did. Thank you always for watching. God bless you and keep you, and I will see you on the next video.